Hi, my name is Rob Young, and I'm excited to present some improvements to how students will explore programs at City College. This is a brief presentation titled, What Effect Will Academic and Career Communities Have? This presentation has two main goals. One is to help administrators, classified staff, and counseling and instructional faculty to know how ACCs are intended to improve student outcomes. The other is to help all of us know how we can use ACCs to improve those outcomes. But first, I'd like to give some background. Many students come to City College to realize a dream, to determine their capacity, and to make life-defining choices. Choices to start careers that will be fulfilling, give a sense of purpose or joy, and put food on the table in this economically challenging city. Our dedicated counselors work very hard to help students make these choices. And everyone on campus, no matter our role, can play a part in helping guide a student to make an informed and conscious choice. However, at times, our outwardly facing information about programs hasn't been as clear or visible as it could be for students. So we created ACCs so that students can make well-informed and conscious choices that fit their goals right from the start, rather than making changes later when consequences may be higher. So what is the current student experience? While some students may arrive at City College with the required level of college awareness to navigate their way directly from application to registration to graduation on a timeline that works for them, many of our first-generation college students arrive with limited ability to navigate our somewhat complex system. Some students can't easily explore academic and career offerings. Some students' paths are unclear, or they have trouble staying on their path, accumulating units. The result of this is that some students delay graduation and run out of financial aid. This characterization of the student journey is familiar to many of us, but is there data to prove it? Yes, there is. ACCs were created with a strong partnership with our Office of Research and Planning. We focused less on anecdotes or stories from small sample sizes and instead did a careful analysis of large samplings of student course-taking patterns. Here is a current student journey for degree and transfer seeking students. We know that some students don't explore. We know that students have minimal opportunities to explore careers and majors before they choose. Students actually declare a major from a list of more than 200 choices, which may contribute to students feeling confused or indecisive, or selecting a random major just to finish the application. We know that some students don't stay on their path. 29% of students will not take any courses from the department of their first declared major. What this could indicate is that many students have not made a well-informed choice. ACCs are intended to help solve these issues. And 44% of students change their first declared major. Now, many of us will agree that college should promote exploration, as GE and other classes expose students to new ideas, so major changes are normal and acceptable. But ACCs hope to allow students to change majors earlier in their academic careers due to exploration, with lower penalties rather than later due to incomplete knowledge of a program. And finally, one result is that some students don't complete their path. The research office has found that 37% of students depart with fewer than 60 units taken and without receiving an award or transferring. Now, we know that some of these students may be lifelong learners, and some may feel certain that their goal of a bachelor's degree will be achieved at a transfer institution. But we must ask about those who leave the institution altogether, as well as why our lifelong learners and our transfer students are not taking advantage of the awards, including certificates, that they could earn at City College. Of the students who do complete, some take a staggeringly high number of units, resulting in some negative outcomes. 25% take 90 or more units, most staying over 4 years and using up their financial aid eligibility. So in short, our data reveals some troubling course-taking patterns that result in lower student outcomes. ACCs, with their strong emphasis on career and program exploration, have the potential to affect these outcomes very positively. Now, let's talk about exactly what ACCs are. ACCs organize the large and overwhelming list of programs in the background into 8 easily navigable groups that will be highly accessible on the City College website and other marketing materials. So, rather than a student choosing from an unstructured list of more than 200 programs upon applying, and rather than making a student wade through our somewhat inconsistently formatted course offerings on our old website, the new website, set to launch soon, will be much easier to navigate and will allow for easier exploration of programs and the careers they lead to. So let's talk more specifically about how ACCs may help students. One thing to realize is that ACCs do not reorganize our departments and programs internally. There is no change to which programs are in which department. They only change outwardly how students view the choices on places like our website. Here are some examples of an improved student journey for degree and transfer-seeking students. Students will explore. Students can explore interests in ACCs before deciding on a specific program. Students will stay on their path. Students can connect with peers, resources, and a first-year experience program within the same ACC to help them stay on their path. A first-year experience program is a program that provides extra support and builds community for students who are pursuing similar paths. First-year experience programs create a small college feel and can help foster stronger and closer relationships between students and between faculty and students. First-year experience programs do this with activities that allow students to explore topics, issues, and careers related to their chosen path. Our first-year experience program may be called CCSF Pathfinder. The eventual goal is to build out Pathfinder programs to support each ACC. Other goals are to have ACC-specific peer mentors and to have ACC-specific cross-functional student success teams made up of our colleagues with specific expertise to support students in a variety of ways. Students can switch to similar majors within the same ACC more easily, and students can complete on their own time frame. Students can reach their goals at a pace appropriate to their needs and resources, including financial aid. And finally, students can connect career aspirations to jobs and networks related to ACCs. Here are some specific changes for students. Number one, the new website will allow for greater visibility, exploration of, and connection between programs and careers. CCC Apply may have a drop-down menu for ACCs before a student makes a program choice. Frisco Day, instead of being focused primarily on registration, may have opportunities for students to explore ACCs by talking to current students and faculty next year. And first-year experience programs will create support for communities of students in the same ACC. ACCs were designed to integrate Career Coach, which is an online service that uses comprehensive labor market data to help students find careers that match their strengths and discover the programs at City College that will prepare them for success. Through Career Coach, students can take a career assessment that matches them up with careers, search for any program or career, explore ACCs that match their strengths and interest, compare careers within an ACC, salaries, required education, and more. Explore the programs that will prepare them for their career of interest. Career Coach also has a crosswalk to connect City College program web pages with career information. So in closing, the college is excited to offer ACCs as a way we hope improves student navigation and support. A lot of thought and energy has gone into their creation. Hundreds of City College colleagues and students from all areas of the college have been involved in this work. We are very grateful for the collaboration, community, and dialogue that has been built in this process, and we look forward to testing the potential impact that ACCs may have on student outcomes. And finally, some discussion questions for your consideration. Number one, based on this presentation, what are some specific examples of how ACCs could benefit students? Number two, considering your role on campus, how can you use ACCs to support students in their desire to reach their goals? And number three, what questions do you have about ACCs? Would you like to know more? Due to coronavirus, our students cannot currently navigate our physical campus, so a clear and welcoming virtual front door is essential. This makes it even more imperative that our outwardly facing information is clear and well organized. You can look forward to these two upcoming trainings that will help us use ACCs with students. 1, a fall flex day presentation. And 2, an engaging training module in the VRC that you can use independently sometime this summer. You can find more information on RISE's homepage or contact Michelle Simotis, RISE Lead Coordinator. We hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.